Hi traders, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor and we're going to take a look at a bunch of charts here and I'm going to give my analysis and my thought process, and you're going to walk away from this video with some newfound knowledge on technical analysis as well as hopefully some profitable trade ideas based off of this free analysis video that we're about to give you right now. But first, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, give us a visit on the homepage of the website and get to know us a little bit better. If you like these free videos and analysis that we give to you on a daily basis, it's really nothing in comparison to the membership you get once you sign up with that premium membership. Once you sign up with the premium membership, you're going to gain instant access to the profitable trade alerts that our current members are getting and loving on a daily and weekly basis. It's a great opportunity and we'd love to help you start making some profitable trades in the market on a consistent basis. All right, so let's take a look at the charts here. Starting off with Twitter, and what I want to point out here is we had this big gap down on earnings and we headed lower. There was a big gap down on big volume. Okay, so that's kind of bearish. Not kind of, it is bearish. We're coming up here, we're into this gap. Okay, we're into this gap. The high of this day was 1760, so that was the high of the day. We ended up closing over that high today, 1766. Over that high, we're also back over the 50-day moving average as well. So let's see what we can do with this price action. So now about 1750 is a level of support. All right, 1750 is that level of support. I do think that we can head higher here and fill this gap. All right. To me, I want it to sustain above these lows right here. The lows of this day right here are the lows 1708. So if it breaks 1708, 1707, to me, I'm no longer going to like this for an upside move. Okay. I'm really cautious on this trade right here because of this big gap down on earnings. Okay. Another thing is, not only do we have this big gap down on earnings with big volume, you can see right here, another day of big volume, but as you can see, the volume here, as we've crept our way up, we haven't seen really that much volume on this up move. So again, I do think we can see a higher move here, but I want to see some volume here. We're over the high, so I definitely think that we can fill this gap. Again, don't want it to break 1708. The next one we're going to take a look at is another one here, and it's Priceline. So we're going to go to Priceline here. Priceline, nice look today. It broke over this resistance here. You can clearly see it was support, broke that level right here, came up, retested it as resistance, got rejected, several days in a row getting rejected. Today, we had a gap over that resistance with some pretty decent volume, okay? Nothing crazy on the volume side, but definitely a little bit over the average volume that we've been seeing. So I do think that we can head higher here on Priceline, but we've got resistance up here at about 1908. So about 1908 is going to be that target for me in the near term on Priceline. I think you can get there. The markets are at all-time highs. I think Priceline can do it. But just keep in mind, we haven't seen a huge amount of volume on this upside move. You know, again, today is some pretty decent volume, but nothing like the volume that we saw on these 2 days on this big gap down on earnings. So that's why I'm cautious once we hit 1908. Short-term target, just 1908 is going to be that short-term target. But once we get there, we're going to be coming to the gap down level, also that 50-day moving average right there as well. So definitely want to be aware of that resistance above us because we could get rejected once we get up there. The next one we're going to take a look at is Netflix. And Netflix here made a nice move higher today. I definitely think that we can see some higher prices. We broke over this resistance right here, and now we use this resistance about 179 as a level of support. You can see we broke over the previous few days highs right there. You can clearly see it reacting to it right here. I really honestly thought, if you watched the video from yesterday, that we were going to head lower. But right here, we broke higher over that. So now I think we're going to head higher here against this support. So about 179.25. If we head down there intraday tomorrow, I think that's a great buying opportunity, as I think we're going to head higher here on Netflix. The next one we're going to take a look at is Tesla. Tesla is one of my favorites here in the market for an upside move. You can see here we broke out on some really nice volume. You can clearly see the volume here that we saw today was the biggest volume that we've seen since going back here to the very beginning of August. So this is the biggest month. This is the biggest volume we've seen in a month's time, and it's a pretty decent volume. So not only that, but we broke over this downtrend right here. You can clearly see it reacting, really respecting this angle. So it broke over that level with a nice big bullish candle right here. Okay, that's what you want to see on a breakout. Nice big green candle closing. Did we close right at the high of the day? The high of the day, we closed 2 cents below the high of the day. So pretty much the high of the day is where we closed at. We also broke out of this nice consolidation box right here. So very nice move. If we hit anywhere below about 359, 360, to me that's a really nice buying opportunity, as I think we're going to break out and retest these previous highs here. So really nice action for Tesla, and it looks like we can head higher on this stock. The next one we're going to take a look at is Google. And Google here is kind of just trading in this triangle here, sideways. To me, it looks like the move can be to the upside. The reason I say that is, first of all, the market is very bullish at the moment. Second of all, we had this really nice bullish move to the upside, and right here we're just kind of trading sideways, consolidating at about 50% of that move, which is really nice. So if we break over today's high, which is 952.68, if we break over that high, to me that's a nice long signal. And if we do break over today's high, I'd be targeting up here about 971 based off of this gap down on earnings with some heavy volume. So again, I'm cautious up to that point. I think that we could see a rejection here once we get up there, but that's a nice almost $30 move from here to here that you can play right there. So we'll see what happens, but I like the triangle here on Google. The next one we're going to take a look at is Amazon. And Amazon here, again, I'd be looking for, if we break over this resistance, 982, 983, based off of these previous highs, you can see clearly it's reacting to that level. If we break over that level, we'd be over the 50-day moving average, which is the red line as well. And we're squeezing tight. You can see the Bollinger Bands squeezing right here. So break over that level. Target would be about 1,015. All right, 1,015. It's a nice, what is that, about a $30 or about a $40 move from here to there. So very nice action. Let's see if it can do that, if it clears 982, 983. The next one we're going to take a look at is Apple. And Apple here, a couple of things here. We got a reversal signal today on Apple. And what I mean by that is you can see right here, we have this trend line. You can see it got a bounce there, here, right here, bounces here, and then we broke that trend line right here on Apple yesterday. I'm sorry, on Friday. Yeah, that was Friday. So we broke that trend line, and then today we ended up gapping up back over the trend line and then closing over that previous candle's high. So to me, this is a bullish action right here, and I think we're going to head higher from this point on Apple. And another thing is we had some pretty decent volume as well, slightly above the average volume. So very nice action. that we're seeing on these stocks, and I think we got some room to run on some of these stocks that we've been pointing out here and covering those main levels that you want to be focusing on. So thank you for stopping by and watching this video, everyone. I hope that it really is going to help you make some money in the market. Again, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, now is your chance. Visit us on the homepage, sign up for the premium membership, and once you sign up with that premium membership, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trade alerts that our current members are getting and loving on a daily and weekly basis. It's a great opportunity, and we'd love to start giving you some profitable trade alerts.